Hello, Black Gypsy here. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to figure out what is so intimidating about you. In other words, what makes people feel anxious to approach you or nervous to talk to you, or what makes them feel so insecure around you. So we have two different piles. Pile number 1, we have this object here, which is a straw hat, maybe for like a paper for a doll, okay, or for a decor. And we have pile number 2, which is an emoji that looks like it's laughing while crying, so something must be very funny in order to use this emoji here. It's made out of clay. So you can pick which one that you're drawn to. If you draw to pile number 1 here, or you're drawn to pile number 2, which is this emoji here. I do have another video called What is Intimidating About You, so that you can help fine-tune the messages a little bit more, and you can check that out whenever you have the time. Timestamps will be in the description box below, and click it so that you can get your reading. Thank you. Hello. If you pick pile number 1 with this straw hat here, let us figure out what is so intimidating about you. Okay, pile number 1. What is so intimidating about you? But before we get into the reading, let us look into our oracle message that is for you today. And the oracle message is the sun. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. I don't know what you're going through, pile number 1, but what I pick up immediately from this message is that we are in fall season, and the sun isn't as like warm during this time frame as much as it did during the springtime and the summer. So no matter what situation, despite the fact that we're going through colder weather, remain positive, remain happy, okay? Enjoy yourself, because success is around the corner for you no matter what, okay? This is a rather bright card, okay? You're someone that is meant to shine. People see your light. People see how magnetic you are, because the sun refers to magnetism. So no matter what happens to you, remain positive and enjoy yourself during whatever time that you're going through. Okay? Let's put this to the side. So why are people intimidated by you? The first card, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Second card, we have the High Priestess in reverse. And the third card, we have the Seven of Discs. So immediately, the reason why, when I was shuffling and saw the Ace of Swords, I think people think you already know the answer, or they have a gist that you can see right through them. With like you have a lot of knowledge, like you can't they can't really like manipulate you in a way, because the thing is, the Ace of Swords in tarot, it means like having a clear knowledge, clear communication, revealing the truth, right? But it came up in reverse, okay? And the thing is, I think people see you as someone who can see through the lies, understand the truth, and it might be very hard to like communicate with you because they feel that you might judge them, okay? Because you might know something about them without telling them, but they feel like you already know their flaws, and they don't want to be like, oh, she thinks or he thinks that I'm better than them. And what I mean is you guys, like they think that you know so much that you can judge them, which leads me to the next card, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is someone, again, who knows a lot, but the thing is, she's very quiet, right? And she sits quietly and she's just looking at, she has so much knowledge, but she's just not really saying much, but she's very powerful, and people sense that for you. They sense that you have so much knowledge. The sword in tarot also correlates to knowledge, the mental state. Okay, they don't really know what's going through your mind, and that makes them feel very, very insecure. The Seven of Discs here is a card about investments. It's a card about having faith. It's a card about fruition, things coming into, like you plant a seed and then you wait, and then the tree starts to grow and then you start seeing the fruits. So it's about harvest as well with the Seven of Discs. I'm immediately drawn to this woman sitting here. And the thing is, what I notice is with the High Priestess and this woman is that they see that you're very chill, right? They see that you're very calm. And no matter what, things happen to go your way without you doing too much. So I feel like people are intimidated by you because you have this sense of quiet power here. Okay, you're someone that's with the Seven of Discs is a risk taker, right? You're someone that while you're taking the risk, people would be surprised. Well, how did you know to take that risk, and that risk ended up, going in your favor? And then people wonder, they might think that you are someone who, with the High Priestess here, there is some sort of like spiritual effect, right? They see you as someone who probably is somebody who's very, like, again, like I said before, very knowledgeable, okay? And that Seven of Discs is telling me that you are someone that has a lot of patience with people. You are somebody that isn't afraid to take a risk. This is what I'm getting from the Seven of Discs card, okay? You're not afraid to take risks. But you do it in such a quiet manner that makes people wonder, how did you do it? Where did you get this amount of patience from? Okay? So let us go to the truth picture. I'm going to pull out 3 cards and see if I can fine-tune this message a little bit. We have stupid. We have jealous. Okay. One more. And then we have heartbreaker. So I did mention to you towards the beginning of the reading that people sense that you know a lot, okay? You know a lot. But because you know a lot, you people feel like you are judging them in a way. I don't know what it is, but the way okay, so this is the thing that's making me channel this. But have you ever met somebody, like you just walk into a room, or you may have had a friend or an acquaintance, and there's somebody that's just sitting there and they just look at you, they just stare at you, they're just quiet, but you never really talk to them. In fact, you never talk to them at all, but they just sit there and just look at you. And it kind of makes you feel a little bit insecure, like, why are they looking at me? Do they want to talk to me? Or are they judging me? What have you? Yeah, this is what I'm getting here with the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, I feel like you are somebody that's very observant. I don't think you are someone that, like, is just, maybe you're just like, you're someone that stares, but you're not really looking at people, but like you just probably have a lot of things in your mind. But on the outside, you know, how people view that is you're looking at them, but you're not saying anything to them, and they think that you are a mess, or they think that they are not as good as you are. So it kind of makes them feel insecure, or in this case, stupid, because they see you in this high priestess energy, like you've never been through any problems. You know everything about the world. You know everything about, you know all the solutions to all problems and stuff like that. So again, you make people feel kind of stupid, jealous. What makes people intimidated by you? Again, it's jealous. It has something to do with insecurities. I mean, why would people be jealous of you? Because maybe there's something that you have that they want, right? So yeah. And then we also have the last card, Heartbreaker. You know, you again, these cards are rather just all about, like, insecurity. You make people feel insecure in general because you're not really saying much to people with a high priestess. They think that you're smart. They think that you've never been through any problems. You never made any mistakes, right? And they think you're too good not to talk to them because they feel beneath you. Okay, they feel beneath you, you know. And that Seven of Pentacles card, they feel like everything goes your way. Okay, so that is pretty much all of the messages I've got here for you, pile number one. Okay, I hope this reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hello, pile number two. If you chose this smiley face emoji made out of clay, let us figure out why people are intimidated by you. Okay, pile number two. If you chose this emoji made out of clay, Let us see why people are intimidated by you. But first, let us look at the oracle message that we have for you today. And it is the Mystic Rose. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. This is such a beautiful card. Okay. I'm hearing that embrace your beauty, pile number 2. You are beautiful. And no matter what, have some compassion toward yourself. Don't say mean things about you, about yourself, as well as have compassion with others as well. Okay? With that humility card, also remain humble. You know, share the same love that you have for yourself with others. And also set an example. Okay, set an example. Okay, that's the Mystic Rose. So why are people intimidated by you? Pile number 2. So the first card we have the 5 of Wands. Second card, the Moon in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of wand energy here. So you have a very magnetic energy, very powerful presence towards you. There's a little bit of aggression I'm getting here, especially coming from the 5 of Wands, which is our first card here. 5 of Wands correlates to, you know, being aggressive, being loud, a lot of commotion, ready to fight, ready to compete. Right, so there's probably this competitive nature towards you. I guess there is a look of aggression. People, when they see you, they feel like they have to compete with you, or they feel like they want to get it straight with you. I don't know. Maybe if you're a man, you probably are someone who's very big, tall, and strong, and sometimes there are some guys that look at you that are, or maybe a little smaller than you, that want to pick a fight with you just to, you know, test their masculinity, what have you. And this is the same thing for you, females. You know, if they see you down the street, and if you walk by, I don't know, girls or guys, they feel threatened by you, because it could be anything, but it could be your presence, it could be how you act, how you talk. But the 5 of Wands says that people have the need to compete with you. We have the Moon card. The Moon card is a card about mysteries, secrets, things that are not clear, hazy. Okay. The Moon card can talk about like seeing one side of something, but not being able to see the other side of the situation. So there's a little bit of shallowness here. There's a little bit of like, when people see you, they're just judging you based on your exterior, right? So there's something about your how you look, or how you present yourself, that makes people want to maybe fight you or be aggressive towards you. I'm not sure, but the Moon card, you know, if we look at it closely, we have like the wolf, and then we have a dog. So the wolf represents like the wild and free side of someone, while the dog represents someone who could be domesticated. Okay? How does this tie in? Maybe people see that you might have two sides to yourself. Maybe they're intimidated by you because they witness there are two sides within yourself. One side that might be a little bit more calmer, and then the other side that's a little bit more, boisterous, cacophonous, noisy in that matter, you know. And with the moon card, they might find you to be a bit mysterious. They can't really understand, what mood you are in for today. It could mean like with the Five of Wands card, you might come across as someone who's very mean. You might have a mean mug face or something, and people are ready to be in their defense, And the Knight of Wands card, it's a card about like someone who's ready to take a risk, someone who is ready to be adventurous, someone that does things out of the blue, someone who's very random, somebody who's very spontaneous. You probably are someone that is very random. Pile number 2 here. People can't make out of you, okay? It's similar to pile number 1, but pile number 1 is a little bit different. Here, there's a level of confidence, and people wonder where you get this confidence from. This guy is dressing out with the wand energy. You see he has a very outlandish outfit, and he's riding the lion. But here it's like people see that you're ready to fight. People see that you're ready to stand up for yourself. And with the moon card in reverse, if you say the wrong thing, if someone says the wrong thing to you, with that Nine of Wands energy, you're ready to give them a piece of your mind quickly, without thinking. Like, I'm hearing that phrase, don't get mad, get even. All right, you're not afraid to show that other side to yourself with the moon. Okay, you're not afraid to act a fool, and people can find that to be a bit intimidating. Maybe that's why the Mystic Rose card came out. It was talking about humanity, grace, compassion. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself, pile number 2, but also just be mindful of your surroundings. Sometimes people don't even know what they're doing, and if you need to if you can, just be a little bit compassionate towards the person that hurt you. Forgive them, because trust me, a lot of people just don't know, just trying to look for a fight just because they're going through some trauma on their own. So overall, what I'm picking up here from these cards, pile number 2, is you're someone that's very confident. Okay, I think you can look at people directly in the eye. You see how this man here, he has all of these wands here, but he's just looking chill. Like, this guy is not afraid of a fight here, and he has that beard around him, which symbolizes to me masculinity. Masculine energy is always someone that's ready to take action in something. You're always ready to have a fight. Okay, whether it's physically, emotionally, verbally, you're ready to stand up for yourself. It's like you're not afraid of who's coming at you. Okay, I feel like you could put somebody in their place. The moon card, like I said before, everybody has two sides of themselves. Sometimes people hide that other side, the side that nobody knows about, like the weird side, the goofy side, or the mysterious side, whatever side that you don't really like to show with your manager or your coworkers, teachers, friends. You're someone that's not afraid to show that other side to the public if needed, if you feel threatened or whatever. But sometimes people think that when you show that other side to yourself, it's like, wow, what kind of person are you? I feel like you may have an alter ego in something. I don't know. But maybe that's why people are intimidated by you, because maybe you have multiple personalities, right? You could be an entertainer with the wand energy. You know, wand energy is also correlates to creativity. So you might be into acting, you might be into dancing, singing, fighting, whatever it is that makes you get in touch to your other side. And the Knight of Wands is you're ready to you're just spontaneous. You're random. You're just random like that. And yeah, so let's see if I can pick up 3 cards from our truth picture to fine tune this message a little bit more. Okay, we have quiet, leader, and star. Okay, quiet, leader, and star. I did say that you might have a cacophonous energy, a noisy energy. The quiet card is the complete opposite of what I say. That's why there is intimidation towards that. You might be a loud personality, and by being loud, it doesn't mean that you need to have a big voice or you're just shouting and screaming at people wherever you go. I mean, just being loud, a loud personality could just mean that you might stand out on how you appear or how you talk. Pretty much, you could be very blunt, you could be very direct. You're not afraid to speak your mind. Okay, and with that quiet card, I'm getting a sense that people are not talking to you. Maybe your social life has been really quiet, or whenever people are around you, they rather stay quiet, because if they were to talk, they know that you're going to put them in their place and make them feel a certain way. So I feel like when people are around you, they need to be quiet without having some sort of drama with you, because I feel like whenever someone is around you, they're ready to pick a fight, or they feel like they have to be defensive in a way. So people just want to have let the day go by and not say much to you. Leader is clearly the Knight of Wands. You're someone that's very spontaneous. You get up and go. You take a risk. You do things quickly. You take things with pride. People look up to you. You're a risk taker. The Knight of Wands is a risk taker. And leaders are usually risk takers, and a lot of people look up to them. Okay? And star, again, that falls under the leader. Star, all eyes are on you. Okay? All eyes are on you no matter what. That's what I think about the star. It's very hard. What makes people intimidated by you is that it's very hard to access you. They see you at a distance. They may want to talk to you. They may even be inspired by you with the star card. But with the leader and star, they see you stand out. And the thing is, if they're next to you, they feel so little. They feel like they'll never be as confident as you are. Someone who's able to go through conflicts, able to compete, afraid to, the moon card, show that other side, be 100% honest, forward with people, instead of just giving half of your personality to people. You give them all you got, and people can sometimes feel intimidated by that, right? They feel like you are rather a confident individual. You stand your ground. You're not afraid to take a fight. Okay? And that is what I get from you, pile number 2. So again, pay attention to the mystic rose here. Maybe that's, if you're someone that's very aggressive, okay, The Mystic Road reminds you to have a little bit of compassion. Okay, that's why the card came up. Just to let you know, remind yourself it's okay to stand up for yourself, but remember, have a little bit of compassion and when needed, so that you can like progress forward in life. Okay, take it what resonates. Okay, I appreciate you making it this far in this video, and hope to see you in the next one.